Hello everyone, it is Ken Chrysler here, and welcome to another episode of FLH. We are going to kick things off with me, because I'm already fed up. We're in Hershey, Pennsylvania tonight, and I could use a Hershey bar right now, because, I've been told that I have to keep my head shaved as long as I work here. That's what I was told by JEFF Productions. And the kids are laughing at me. I don't find it funny. People are calling me Lex Luthor. I don't find that funny. I'm a genius, but I'm not evil. I wish people would quit making signs comparing me to Mr. Clean. I'm not looking at him. Hello, Hershey, Pennsylvania. It is Ken Chrysler here. And I have some words to say tonight. I want to first of all say this. The last few episodes, ever since SummerSlam, has been tough on my mental health. Even though I am your United States champion and I represent you and this great country, I have struggled to maintain focus and my confidence because of what JEFF Productions has done to not only me, but my brand as well. At the Royal Rumble, we have to have some comebacks. We are extremely short-staffed. We are not getting fair wages. There's all kinds of garbage going on. And I need to know that the locker room is with me, because it's not going to be long before we do something about it. You understand? You may have taken my hair, but you haven't taken my strength. You understand, JEFF? So, I need to know who is going to form an alliance with me. And I don't care what happens to me. We need an absolute revolution here. And we might not even have enough people for the Royal Rumble. That's how ridiculous JEFF has, how much pressure they've put us under tonight and throughout the weeks. And here comes Freak Nation. And they're also fed up with this. Of course, they won big in episode 17. They both won big. Big victories, good Rumble spots. Am I their best friend? Probably not. But we have a common enemy. And Freak Nation needs to get on board with what Newsom and me have going on here. A revolution. But the problem is, it's going to be the hardest thing to ever accomplish because of some of the stipulations that are going on around here. And here they come. Ken Chrysler. I remember all the little nasty things you've said about me this year. I also remember when you made fun of me when I lost to Newsom and you said I was mediocre and I dropped the ball. Well, guess what? Now you need my help, don't you? 'Cause you can't do this alone. And the only reason I'm agreeing to being an ally, Mr. Black and me, is because we have integrity for this brand. And the people running this brand have no class. They have no respect. And you may be an idiot, but you're our idiot. They're the ones that are not welcomed here. But I want to make this clear to you. Mr. Black and me won Rumble spots last episode. We may be on your team when it comes to fighting against the tyranny that JEFF Productions is. But either Mr. Black or me are going to take that world title. And it doesn't matter if it's Jasper that has it or your buddy Newsom. I prefer Newsom, because we have some unfinished business. So just remember that. We are your ally, but we are far from your friend. And now we are going to finally get to see what happened at the after the last episode. Sorry about that delay, but yeah, it's been a while since we've been on here. And of course, the prisoners are after G and his team, Frey Erdos and Jacob Elijah Zombie. Strider's still out with injury, but he will probably be back for the Royal Rumble. But he did get burned up pretty bad from that light. And look at G here. G's going to have to get his hands dirty tonight. And there's a lot going on. There's a lot we have to cover. We still have an episode after this until Royal Rumble, which will be one of the biggest pay-per-views ever. And there's a lot of stuff going on the line here. So if G doesn't win this, him and his team will be captured. So things are not looking good here. They already have captured a couple of JEFF. And a lot of people were probably wondering, why can we not overthrow them? Well, we explained it. They have a sniper in the crowd that can take anyone out at any time. They also have Tiffany. As long as they have those two things, we can't charge with an army. We have the numbers. It's obvious we have the numbers. But we have to find where Tiffany's located and where the sniper's located in the crowd. So that's why we can't win. Now, Freak Nation, they can go up against JEFF tonight and even win, maybe. And it's not going to make a difference. Because as long as they have those two things, we are just in trouble. And if we can take out Alex Bethany and then take out the sniper in the crowd, we might be able to have a chance. So this management has to stop, though. We have not had work, and you guys have seen it. They called it a vacation. It wasn't a vacation. It was not a vacation. They punished us for what happened at Survivor Series. That's what it was. But anyway, we got the prisoners in action. Of course, we have a 6-man tonight that will determine which person's going to face me next week. So they're going to set that up. And G's still up to no good, probably. We got too much going on. Too much is going on here. And we're live in Hershey, Pennsylvania, even though this is not located in Hershey, Pennsylvania. And I love the people of Hershey, Pennsylvania, because they don't talk about politics. They talk about chocolate. That's all they talk about. They're so, they brag a little, but they love Hershey bars. They love Hershey Kisses. That's all that's on their mind. And I don't have to hear about the polls every 5 seconds. Oh my goodness. I am so sick and tired of hearing about polls. The polls say this. The polls say that. Well, they're never right. I'm sick and tired of hearing it. I don't care what side it is. I'm sick and tired of hearing about politics. It has been... I've never seen a dead horse, beat to death like it is with politics in the past couple weeks. And then we have Aiden Walrus going around. He's trying to go around Hershey, Pennsylvania, trying to get a vote. Nobody even knows who he is. Nobody knows who he is. No one knows who you are, Aiden. No one outside this channel knows who you are. Okay? He's trying to win the election. He has 0% polling because no one knows who he is, and everyone that does know who he is doesn't like him. So he's been going around trying to get some votes in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and they told him to get out. So they're more concerned with the chocolate. I mean, that's their that's their big the big thing going on with them. As long as they can have chocolate, they don't care. But anyway, yeah, I'm sick and tired of hearing about those pollsters. They're the know-it-alls of the world. Oh, we're looking at this county and how many people live in this county and how many. No one cares, nerd. You're a nerd. That's what you are. All you pollsters. But anyway, let's get on with the show and stop talking about pollsters. Because they're nerds. But anyway, Frey Erdos has a chair. And I'm telling you, these prisoners, they're very tough together. You have to watch out. Now, Frey Erdos has beat them before. And Erdos seems to be on the same page as G. As for Jacob Elijah Zombie, I don't know even if he's on a page to begin with. So he's probably easy to persuade. But there's something negative going on. And, you know, they're on to G. They put bounties on him. They're trying to keep secrets. He knows stuff that we don't know. They know stuff that we don't know. So I have no idea what's going on. But I think before this is all over, this season of 24, I think we're going to find out all the truth. And we may find out some more truth tonight because we know he does not trust the subs. He's made that clear. Why? I don't know. You know, he's brought up a monster. Who is he talking about? A monster is going to return. I mean, that could be anybody. Anybody can be that monster. I mean, who knows who he's talking about? There's all kinds of monsters. But he's going to have to stop it. But I have no idea what he's even talking about. And he seems to be keeping it from the public. So, is it going to be some warlord business? Or, I mean, what is it going to be? The monster is going to return. He said that on the last episode, I believe. And then he was confronted by the prisoners. But he's too vague. He won't tell you exactly what's going on. So we can't trust him. And he's been known as a good man. Everyone's vouched for him. But if he wants to shut down the brands, then that's going to be a problem. Because not only is it, you know, wrong by the subscribers, you know, how do you think the staff feels? Not having work. You know, this is how they provide for their families. And, oh, man. Prisoner Dave just got rocked. And what a night it has been already. And we're showing you the continuation of last week's episode with this match that has already occurred, but this is the first time I'm seeing it. So, and look at Prisoner Dave, I believe he goes by. All these guys are killers, by the way. Don't feel sorry for him. Don't feel sorry for him. It's Prisoner Hawk and Prisoner Greenskull, who probably is the best of the team. There's no doubt about that. And G's going to have to get his hands dirty tonight. And, you know, he still has his brother, who is a hacker, let me just say. He is a hacker, so he can cause a lot of issues. A lot of issues he can cause. And we don't know what's going to take place in the next couple weeks, but the Rumble is definitely going to, you know, the Rumble is definitely going to be interesting because people are going to return, and there's a short staff. I mean, we've gotten to the point where we're thinking about throwing the cook in matches. We've already thrown the janitor in matches because we're so short-staffed because JEFF doesn't know what they're doing. They've never managed a wrestling business. And they basically, the GM's been forced to dress up as a you know, CGI ball suit and go around like a moron. His wife is being held hostage. We don't even know where our HR department is. You know, everybody's missing. And every week, we're forced to live under this dictatorship. And we don't know what's going to happen with CTL. Because they're going to have some problems now. It's not going to be as bad as this, though. I don't care what you all say. Nothing's worse than this. And hopefully, by the Royal Rumble, nobody cares until the pay-per-view. The Board of Executives They don't care about nothing until the pay-per-view. Then they're going to start to care. Because the pay-per-view is what they rely on. They don't care about these episodes. These next 2 episodes are going to be filler for the story. But when the Royal Rumble comes, there may be some reinforcements. Because people like to show up, and more eyes are on the Rumble compared to the episodes. And, of course, Newsom is in a bad predicament because he's got to face Bobby and Jasper on the same night. Now, he's done this before, and he beat Frey Erdos and Strider Salvo on the same night, but this is different. And I don't know if he can do it again. Of course, you're also going to have the Royal Rumble. The Freak and Mr. Black are in great Rumble spots because, and of course, there's going to be other people that have great opportunities as well, but they are 26, they're between 26 and 29, both of them. Now, that's going to be interesting. They are a faction. Could they work together? It could be bad. And the Freak and Mr. Black have made it clear they don't like JEFF. They don't like them, but they want those titles. They've made it clear. They're all about the business. They're not here to make friends. Now, are they allies with us until JEFF is done? Yes. But they want Newsom. They've made that clear. And the Freaks already tried to get him once. And Mr. Black hasn't had that opportunity. So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, but I'm going to have to be nice to them until this is over with. I don't know who's going to win at Royal Rumble, and I'm kind of scared for Newsom, whoever does. And this match is still going on. It's been a pretty long one, but nobody has scored any points. These prisoners are so goofy. And prisoner Dave just hit G with his Samoan spike. And Jacob Elijah Zombie, look at this. Oh man, I thought he was going to make it all the way. I think he could have. It's fast. We still don't know anything about him, like his backstory. He doesn't talk to nobody. He eats lunch alone. But he seems to be on G's side right now, but I think he's just tagging along. Really don't think he knows what's going on. I think he just likes to fight. Now, Frey Erdos seems to be on board, who was an enemy earlier this season. But Frey Erdos, if you don't know his backstory, he's a Viking whose family was killed by the enemy, and eventually he was killed by the enemy. If he could go back in time at a crucial moment, he could save his family from dying. So he's doing whatever G says because G's brother is over the time machine that sends him back. And look here. Kick out there. Barely. And we're getting closer to the 3, but we haven't got there yet. Look at Jacob Elijah Zombie. Oh, what a slam. What a slam by Jacob. And Prisoner Dave. Uh-oh. And a point by Erdos. Hulk could not get there in time. I think everyone was looking at the announce table because we love. Oh my goodness! Did you see that? Jacob Elijah Zombie was pulled off the announce table and then kicked in the head. Wow! And it looks like Prisoner Dave's stuck. Yeah, I don't know if he got glitched up there or what. Yeah, G might bring him down, though. If he keeps on trying to kick people. And it looks like he finally comes down. So he wasn't stuck, but he thought he could have like a ground game just kicking people in the head. And it's a 5-star match. And it has been pretty competitive, but look at Prisoner Hawk. If the prisoners lose, they will be captured also. And look at Prisoner Dave. They just cannot get that pin. Oh, what a move there. What a move there by Prisoner Hawk. Erdos is definitely the strongest of this crew. And he has proven that, before when he faced off with the prisoners. And look at Prisoner Dave going after G. And Hawk. Prisoner Hawk, look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. A double whammy. He even took out his own guy. He doesn't care. Think he cares? He'd probably shank him tomorrow if he could. He doesn't care. His own teammates, you think he cares about him? And look at G here. G's got a great opportunity, and he does it. Oh my goodness. So JEFF continues to lose people, and G delivers the final blow. These guys really fought hard. But they didn't get pinned once. They got a couple close calls, but didn't get pinned one time. Amazing performance. And that's good, because the prisoners have been taken captive. And this is going to be the #1 contender for the United States title. So my championship. #1 contender. Got some great competitors in here. Nikon Jackson, Dimitri, Janitor Jackson, Gorgie, and Jamarcus Bubbles, unfortunately. Hopefully he doesn't win. That is the one that I do not want to win. And that just shows you how low our staff is. We got these guys. I think we still have Lurch Nick, Paul Weiss, Beige Cowboy. I haven't seen him for a while. Thank goodness. And Daniel the D. That's about all we have right now. So we are very low staffed on FLH. CTL's pretty low staffed. And there's always been talks about merging them. But that's not going to happen anytime this year. But, oh my goodness, Janitor Jackson just came up behind Dimitri. And by the way, they put all kinds of weird weapons in this match. JEFF did. They got the Slim Jims, they got the chairs. And the Slim, not the chairs, I think everything's really funky in this. So it's the sandal, the Slim Jim, the guitar. You're going to get a lot of crazy stuff in this. So a little bit odd weapons. I don't know how a Slim Jim is supposed to hurt you. I really don't. I wouldn't like to get smacked with a Slim Jim. I don't think anyone would, but is it going to devastate me? It's not a kendo stick. It's literally just a Slim Jim. It's not like a big piece of meat either. It's a long piece. So, I don't get how that hurts. But maybe it's a metal Slim Jim. I don't know. I just do not understand this process of how a Slim Jim would hurt. But anyway. One of these 5 people is going to face me next week. I will be defending my title. I will not have to do it at the Rumble. I will be in the Rumble, by the way. I plan to be on the Rumble. And, I'm looking for that opportunity now. I would hate to be the one to fight Newsom, because Newsom can beat me. Out of the whole entire roster, I'm in the top 5. It's obvious. I'm in the top 5. But Newsom is the GOAT. I will give him credit there. He is the best. Who is better than me, though? I mean, I defeated the Beige Cowboy. And as much as I hate him, he is a pretty good athlete. So who's better than me? Very few. You know, I'm a former tag team champion. I mean, current United States champion. I'm pretty good. And I defended my title against Magnus, by the way. So you got to give me credit there. I've been champion since SummerSlam, I believe. And that's some pretty good stats there. So who could beat me? Maybe Lurch Nick. Maybe Mr. Black. That's about it. They have a shot. Let's just be honest. They have a shot. These guys, no way. I could beat all these guys. A couple would be tougher than others, but I can beat them all. A couple of them I could probably... Dimitri I could beat blind. So I know I could beat him. If you took my vision from me, I could beat Dimitri. I'm that confident. Look at Janitor Jackson. Going for the pin here. I bet Dimitri's going to be the first one done. You know, I don't even know why we signed him. You know, he's just cheap. That's all I can think of. He's from Mars, you know. And a kick out there by Nikon. So Nikon Jackson, of course, a former, you know, I don't think any of these guys, none of these guys have won a world title. And a couple have been in the matches, but they've never won. None of these guys have won a world title. But a lot of people are questioning who's coming back for the Royal Rumble. Who is it going to be? And there's a lot of course, we did a poll for the heck of it. And Vortox was, of course, one that everyone wants to see. And he could be devastating because, you know, but he also could be devastating to everyone because he doesn't like anybody. So I don't know if he's going to come back or not. I don't think JEFF would allow him to come back, to be honest with you. And they're struggling now because they just lost 3 more people in their army. 2 of the 3 were complete goofballs, but they just lost 3 more. And G has got prisoners now. He's got literally prisoners, but he's got 4 of the prisoners, and he's got the babysitter. So he's got 5 of their people captive. They still have that the Keith guy. They still have the Vikings, the traitors that Frey Erdos used to work with. Frey Erdos still got those 2, Magnus and Moss, and they still have Jamarcus. So they still have an army of about 5 or 6. But we have the numbers, and people are getting fed up. And the only thing keeping it together is that sniper in the crowd, and also the fact that they have Tiffany. That's the only thing keeping them together right now. Once we find the 2, it is going to be on. So and look at Nikon Jackson going after Jamarcus here. And Gorgie going after Janitor Jackson. Yeah, I mean, it's gotten so bad, our janitor now is a full-time fighter. And he's getting paid his wage as a janitor compared to a fighter. Just to show you how crazy this is getting. I mean, they were. I overheard that they're in talks of bringing the cook in now. I mean, come on. The cook has to cook the food. Who's going to cook the food if he's out there fighting? I mean, this is just these guys don't know how to run a company. They don't, and Nikon Jackson is the first one out. Wow. Nikon hasn't had good luck here lately. Oh my goodness. The janitor just got hit with a Slim Jim. And look at Gorgie. Gorgie has a good chance of winning this thing. I mean, anybody technically could. Look at Dimitri. Newsom made Jamarcus Bubbles a joke. He made him a joke. And, I mean, he's a powerhouse for sure. He's one of their toughest guys. But Newsom really taught him. And at Royal Rumble, Newsom's going to beat Bobby, and then he's going to beat Jackson. So I'm confident that he's going to win because he seems to be their kryptonite. And they're not as tough as they think they are. And look at Janitor Jackson here, and Jamarcus is about to squash Dimitri. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think it's over. I think Dimitri's done. Oh wow. Wow. He's staying in this. He's trying to prove me wrong that he's not a jobber. I still think he is. And look here. Oh my goodness. Just another move. Devastating move to Dimitri. And it's done. So I don't care how tough you are. Get hit twice in that fashion. It doesn't matter how tough you are. And Jamarcus is becoming a big threat. And I do not want to fight him. Oh my goodness. He's just going after both of them. He's way bigger than both of these guys. Both of these guys are probably cruiserweight, light heavyweight. And Janitor Jackson just hanging in there. Uh-oh, look here. Oh, what a nice takedown. And Gorgie might be out. He's just like, when you're laying like, well, maybe not. Here comes the Slim Jim. How is that supposed to hurt you? I mean, how is that supposed to hurt you? I don't get the logic here. How's that supposed to knock you down? I just don't get it. It's got to be metal or something. And Jamarcus is planning something bad for poor Janitor Jackson here. And Janitor Jackson with the reversal. Nice counter there. And that may have saved him. He keeps on getting hit with that Slim Jim though. And another kick out by the Janitor. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, Jamarcus, no matter if you like him or not, which I cannot stand him, he's a beast. He just got kicked in the head, though, by Janitor Jackson. And a kick out there. But he could take two people on at once. I mean, we saw it. It took three people at SummerSlam. That still Steps is in the way. Get out of the way, Steps. It took three people at SummerSlam. I believe it was Devin, Blueneck, and Iron Taylor to take him down. So, he's a big guy. He's taking some damage here. And that's another rumor, like Blueneck. What is going on with him? I mean, he hasn't been at CTL. You know, he might come back on this brand. That's a possibility for the Rumble, maybe. Maybe he will come back. Because we haven't seen him on CTL. And Janitor Jackson just has been hit with so many Slim Jims tonight. It is so unreal. It is unreal. And Gorgie going for the pin here. Oh my goodness, and a kick out. Jamarcus with the kick out there. And Gorgie going for the pin and another kick out by Jamarcus. Wow. It's incredible. And, you know, I believe this is on normal momentum. So the fact that this is still going, it just shows you the resiliency of these guys. Oh my goodness. And Janitor Jackson, he's not built for this. He's tough. He's tough. But he's not built for this. If he gets hit with that Slim Jim again, oh my goodness, how many times is he going to get hit with a Slim? Oh, and Gorgie. Wow. Wow. And hits him with a Slim Jim now. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That is crazy. And Jamarcus has taken some damage in this. And they have got to figure out a way, and perhaps this will do it, to take him out of the picture for me, for my sake. I don't want to have to fight him. He doesn't wear pants. Thank you. Finally, Gorgie did something good, and look at Gorgie here. Uh-oh. Look here. Ooh. Oh, nice. And Gorgie always makes his moves pretty. And now, oh, poor Janitor getting hit with the, uh-oh. And look at Gorgie here. He's got to always use the ropes and all these look at me, I'm so fancy. That's his whole, you know, it's like Will Ospreay. Oh, it's Will Ospreay? Will Ospreay. I'll call him Ospreay. That's what I'm going to call him. Ospreay or something. I don't know. I don't care. He has a problem, he'll come down here. And he's not going to come down here anytime. And, I still don't get how that Slim Jim hurts. But, you know, I'm not going to question it. Janitor Jackson going for the pin here. And yeah, if he got pinned by the Slim Jim, I would just have a cow. And can Janitor Jackson, Janitor Jackson has been good. He has, you know, he almost won Rumble spots. He almost got a great, he did get, I believe, a pretty good position at the Rumble. But can he win this? It's been a big battle. And we still have, two. Uh-oh, look at Gorgie here. It might be done. It might be done. It might be Gorgie versus me here. And a kick out. Wow. Wow. What in the world? And yet again getting beat with the Slim Jim. Janitor Jackson's definitely used to picking up the wrapping thing. Because you know those pigs in the locker room, they just love to throw the wrapping down. So he probably really hates Slim Jims. And oh, the chick kick by Janitor Jackson. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So it's going to be me versus Janitor Jackson next week. United States Championship. Good luck, buddy. I actually do like this guy. I respect him. He's a heck of a worker, and he's been a heck of a wrestler. He has been. And I wish you the best of luck. But next week, I am going to mop the floor with you. Okay? You get it? Good one, isn't it? Good one. Mop the floor with you. That's a good one. But anyway, I wish him the best of luck. He's going to need it. And Freak Nation is now going to take on the Brothers. And Freak Nation, I'm telling you, is a great team. They're a great team. They're one of the greatest tag teams we've had. They're in the conversation, of course, and they're going to give these two a tough time. Doesn't matter how tough they are. They're going to have a tough time. This is our main event. Of course, we will have a main event promo. And main event here. Both of these two guys in won Rumble spots last week. Now they're going to get a shot at the management. And, of course, Jasper, they've kind of said that Jasper is the physical strength and Bobby is the mental strength of this group. And we're going to see them against these two, which are some of the greatest, especially in this area of Extreme Rules. They are perfectionists at it. Oh my goodness, what a trick there. Bobby never saw it coming. And they'll try to separate their enemy and destroy him. Look at Mr. Black. We may enjoy this beatdown tonight if they can win. What a night it's been. It's been one crazy night. And a lot has happened tonight. I don't know what the main event promo is going to hold, but it's probably going to be something big tonight. With the G storyline, I don't know what we're going to see. Got a lot going on, we still have our Halloween stuff until Halloween. And we didn't have we were thinking about having a Halloween special episode, but we just didn't go with it this time. Christmas is still on the table, but we just wanted to keep it to the story. And we have a lot of things to cover before the Rumble. Of course, CTL, even though they've been taken over, they still have to have their number one contender for, I think, the tag titles. That still has to happen. So 24/7 title also. They just had the Rumbles. Also hardcore title. So there's a lot that they have to cover on both brands. We really didn't have time for Halloween specials. Of course, they had to cover the number one contender. And by the way, I will announce this. They have made it official. G has made it official that they will challenge Green Skull and My Son for the tag titles next week. So, it's official. They're going to try to take the tag titles back. They won that match tonight. And all we needed to do is... Alex is the key. Getting her is the key. Once we get her out of the picture, we can find the sniper. It's just a matter of time. It's one of these people, and they're all. It's hard to tell on this one because they're all eating Hershey candy. They all have Hershey candy in their pocket because they're from Hershey, Pennsylvania. They just love Hershey's. I love these people. I got to know a couple of them before this, and they don't talk about politics. They talk about candy. So with the people of Hershey, Pennsylvania, it's not a left and right thing. It's, Mars Incorporated and Nestle is their rivals. So that it's more of a chocolate rivalry that they have going on in Hershey, Pennsylvania. But anyway, looks like, good break up there by Bobby. Mr. Black, and wow. Just soon as he breaks it up, he pays the price. So yeah, these people are so fun. So trying to find the enemy with them, you have to. It's hard to do because everyone's so nice here. I like people here, and they've already gave me some Hershey candy to take home. My kid's gonna love it. It's gonna take his mind off the devastating trauma of me being bald because all of his friends have teased me. They've teased me. They've made fun of me. they keep on calling me Lex Luthor, Mr. Clean, Agent 47. You know, they keep calling me these names. One tried to put a barcode on the back of my head. So, trying to make me out to be Agent 47. So, Mr. Black just hit the pole. And what an epic match this has been, but I'm telling you, the brothers did not expect it to be this rough. They want this test, though. They need this practice because they're going to go up against the GOAT at Royal Rumble. And a lot of people are going to say, well, he's not the GOAT, Ken. He is. Newson is the GOAT. He's better than Blue Neck. I'm sorry. Did I hurt your feelings? I don't care. It's the truth. You have to accept the truth. Who is in the GOAT conversation? I mean, Newson, Blue Neck. Who else would you throw in there? Vortex mentally? I mean, I don't think they're as good as those two. Who else would be in the conversation? We're talking about accolades. I can't. Rico? I mean, it really is just between Newson and Blue Neck is the discussion. And Blue Neck has not been himself for a while. So, I mean, I don't think he's been good since 2K20. I think that's the last time he's been good. I can't think of... I think he won a U.S. title and kept it for like a month or two. But I don't recall him doing anything since then. And the brothers, they're just... Oh my goodness, this is great. And Mr. Black has the guitar. Oh my goodness. If you guys didn't know, he's a drummer. He is a drummer. I just wanted to say that. But look at Jasper here. They got to watch out though. Jasper showing off. Look at Bobby going after Mr. Black here. They're having a battle. And there's also a debate who's better between Mr. Black and the Freak. That's a great question also. Oh my goodness, Mr. Black being beat with the shovel. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. Look at the Freak here. And Mr. Black. Oh, wow. Decks Bobby. And, of course, Bobby and Jasper have not been getting along. You know, they've seen their common enemy, but there's definitely a little tension between those two. And that's what we need to really focus on is dividing the brothers. Once we divide the brothers, we'll be able to achieve the other two missions, is finding Alex Bethany, and taking down the guy in the crowd, whoever he may be. Or she. Who knows? Mr. Black, perfect. The Freak was all over Bobby, and that is a point for Freak Nation. I'm telling you, Freak Nation is not a team you want to deal with. Single-handedly, not as bad. Especially with, I think Mr. Black's better than the Freak. That is a debatable thing, but I think he is better. And Mr. Black here, Going for the pin. Bobby is not even looking. And it is done. Wow! So Freak Nation pulls off the upset. Now they can't do nothing. This doesn't mean a takeover because of the person in the crowd and Tiffany. But wow, the brothers have been embarrassed tonight. Didn't even get a point. And these two are on another level right now. They won Rumble spots. They won tonight. What are they going to do at the Royal Rumble? And now it is time for our main event promo. But wow, what a performance by these two. Made it look so easy. Oh my goodness, Bobby. What was that? You weren't paying attention. I don't know what I'm going to do. We were made fools of again, and they are getting people together. And when the Royal Rumble comes, who knows who's going to show up? That's why you and I have to win at the Royal Rumble. That way we'll have the belts, and they'll have to take it from us before they can overthrow us. Because if we keep this up, you and I are going to be done. You understand? We lost the Freak Nation. We shouldn't have lost. We didn't even get a fall against Freak Nation. You understand? And the therapist, he just took 3 more of our people. So we need to start ruling with a iron fist. We need to be more chaotic and more menacing than we have been, brother. The therapist is going to destroy everything. You understand? And as for the Royal Rumble, who knows who's going to come back to help Ken and his degenerate friends. We have to win at the Rumble. And we're not off to a good start, brother. We're not. So tell me, what have you been doing while I have been working hard to win on this brand? Hello, Jasper. Hello, Bobby. My name is Gugus Gugitsi, but my friends call me G. I'm a licensed therapist and the former assistant manager of FLH. I'm also the thorn in the side of JEFF Productions. I have all the prisoners. I have the babysitter. Now, I want you all to know that you no longer run this show. This channel no longer belongs to you. I am going to finish you off soon when the time is right. I'm picking your army off one by one. And you can put bounties on my head all you want. Nobody is going to come after me. You understand? They have more integrity than you do. They have more respect than you do. And more honesty than you do. They may not be perfect, but at least they have principle. That's something that you two will never have. So, just to let you all know, it's far from over. And every week, I'm going to pick your crew off one by one until it's you two brothers left. And once we get the guy in the crowd, and once we get Tiffany free, you are going to get the beatdown of a lifetime. You're going to get therapy. Family therapy is what you're going to get from Gugus Gugitsi. So, I hope you have a plan. Because right now, it's not looking good for you two. Jasper, I know you're upset with me. And it is my fault. I will take credit even though you got pinned. I will take credit because that's what brothers do. But you're the strength of the operation. I'm the brains of the operation. So let me talk to this moron therapist. G, I want you to listen clear. You think you know it all, don't you? You defeated the prisoners. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You defeated 3 goofballs that were worthless to us. That's what you did tonight. But here's another thing you forgot. You keep on saying that nobody's coming after you, that their morals are above our price of the bounty on your head. But guess what? They don't know the full truth, do they? And once they find out what the truth is, what you're really trying to do, dummy, they're all coming for you. So, how do I expose the therapist? Well, it's simple. I bug the prisoner. That's right. I bug the prisoner that you defeated tonight. And then you have a phone call with your brother. And we have everything you say on a recording device. So now we can leak your conversation with your brother. Now, we won't be able to hear him, but it won't matter. Because I think the subs, the locker room, and everybody else wants to hear this leaked hot mic. That's right. Play the tape. Hey, brother. We got 3 more of them. 3 more of the prisoners have been captured. So that means we still have a few more to go on JEFF Productions. And after that, we're going to have to confront the final boss. And it's not something I'm looking forward to, but it's something that has to be done. The person, I want what's best for them, but they don't want what's best for themselves. They're eventually going to find out what we did. With your computer hacking skills, we've affected the algorithm in a negative way. We had a hand in the shutdown of WTF, and eventually we will shut down CTL and FLH along with them. And then, after that, we go for the whole entire channel. Shut it down completely. And I don't care what the subs think. They don't know what's for the best. I do. The subs need to get outside more. They need to talk to people, get involved with their communities. Mike never did. But they do have to do that. People will have to do that. Because once the channel's gone, we're going to take it all out. With your computer capabilities, we can take down YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Rumble. Completely wipe them off the map. All the social platforms. All the videos, all the comments. All the conversation. Will they say that we support censorship? That we're anti-First Amendment? Maybe. But it is for the best of the Commonwealth. It is for the best of society. I want to bring back what we had in the 90s, what we had in the 80s, when we talked to one another, instead of being glued to the phone, instead of being glued to the computer. And I have more patience now than I ever did before. And it'd be like technology would benefit the mass, but instead it has caused a disadvantage. I mean, higher depression, higher anxiety, anorexia. Women are looking at other women, comparing themselves. Men are looking at other women in creepy ways. It's time to put an end to this, once and for all. And we are going to do it. And if they build something else, we'll take it down also. We're not going to stop. We're doing this for the best of humanity. It doesn't matter what Mike would have thought, what the subs would think. It doesn't matter what the locker room thinks. We have to shut it all down. And you're the only one that can help me, brother. But first, we got to take care of the rest of JEFF, and I have to make sure that nobody else finds out what we are going to do. But as a therapist, this is the best course of action. It has to be this way. You stinking, rotten son of a... Now, G, we don't want to be demonetized, okay? There is probably teenagers watching. But now, it's not you versus JEFF. It's you versus JEFF, the locker room, and the subs. Good luck, friend. You're gonna need it.